Welcome back. It's time for us to see what's going on in Crossbell as we return to Lloyd's route. Let's go. I hope everyone's okay.
Our only wish was to be free, for Crossbell to have true freedom. Freedom that no one would be able to take from us again. Behind that wish was one burning desire, to be proud once more. We wanted to reignite the pride that everyone in this land held deep in their hearts.
It is a question though, what happened to Ilya?
It was finally within our reach. All we had to do was grasp it. So why? Why couldn't we?
Rufus! 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 Rufus!
The very picture of a hero. However, Crossbell has no need for you any longer. Now kindly get off the stage.
We didn't make the choices we did to be heroes. The path we chose was so we could finally...
A new story is in motion.
What?
Your fate is but one thread intermingled with many.
What?
Now, rise from your slumber.
Was that all just a dream?
Lloyd?
Risha.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Are you in any kind of pain?
I'm fine. But where am I? What happened to the ceremony? What about Crossbell's independence?
Crosbell City was occupied again by the Ebon Defense Force and their commander, the self-proclaimed supreme leader, Rufus Alberea.
I have theories immediately, by the way. Well?
Rufus! 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 Rufus!
This feels very familiar to how Zero started.
Damn it!
Lloyd! Open your eyes, Lloyd! It's all over.
Don't give up!
Pull yourselves together. This isn't over yet.
There's still people here who haven't lost their minds. Take Lloyd and run. If anyone can turn all of this around, it'll be the SSS.
Well, I'm not seeing any other options.
All right, let's make a break for it. Split up and get out of the city.
Understood. I'll scan for a safe route. I'll go after Kia. Risha, you take care of Lloyd. Got it.
I want a moment to discuss my thoughts. I really do.
So we were forced to split up. I hope they made it out okay.
They will. We'll wait until we can start wandering around before I start discussing ideas.
What about Kia and Cecile? They came to watch the ceremony. Are they all right?
Kia is the key part in what I have thoughts about.
I'm afraid I don't know. I've gone scouting a few times since the ceremony ended 2 days ago, but I haven't come across any leads about what happened to them. Or Ilya and Sully, for that matter.
Oh. Damn it! How could I have let this happen? Protecting Crossbell was my was our duty.
Lloyd.
Staying here isn't an option. I have to see for myself what's happening in the city. Risha, will you come with me?
You aren't gonna like what you see, mate.
Yes, of course.
Oh dear. Use Crossbell Highway. Boat check. Lost heroes. Whatever medicine you gave me is some really powerful stuff. I was injured pretty bad, but even the worst of my wounds have already healed. It's an ointment made from a recipe passed down for generations between those who bear Yin's name. That was the last I had, sadly. It's powerful, but not a miracle. Your wounds can still reopen, and there's nothing it can do to help you regain your stamina. So try not to overdo it, okay? Got it. I really owe you one for using what you had left on me. Okay, let's get moving. Triple dot. Right. So. Oh look, fishing!
I bet we could fish here.
Feels weird you saying that at this point, mate. So, my thoughts are very much. Trails from Zero started with us waking from a dream, didn't it?
This'll be good.
And we have the words, "Find me," come up on screen, and that was, you know, at this point, it shouldn't be spoilers because you should have played the previous at this point. Yeah. It was Kia saying
It's
that.
a nice catch.
In order to slightly adjust the timeline. That's what was going on there. Obviously, there's more to it, you guys know. But the whole idea of the find me and then waking up, that's very familiar to what just happened. So what was that voice we heard? My thoughts go in 3 directions. 3. 1. It's Kia in the future. Somehow regained her power. This is the less likely one to me. Somehow regained her power and is changing causality again to make it shift to a different direction. That one I'm highly skeptical of, but it's worth throwing out there, I feel. Second, it's somehow the Grandmaster, but that actually relates to the third thought I have. Now, the reason I'm thinking it could be the Grandmaster is because of the piece of artwork that we saw for Reverie, which is the Grandmaster, like, weaving a timeline and it's splitting up and then congealing. Is that the right word? Converging into one? Converging makes more sense rather than congealing. But yeah, converging into one. So that feels very similar to what was being said there. The idea of a new path. Maybe a new timeline, something like that. But when we're dealing with causality and timelines and all that type of stuff, it comes down to one thing, which is what Kia's power was. And where did Kia's power come from? What was she meant to be? She was meant to be a Septarian. Is this the Septarian of Mirage at work? Because, while that did go away, what if it's still around in some regard? What if there's something else going on there? That's my thoughts right now. That's just because of the way everything was worded there and the way it was presented. That's how my thoughts are coming out on that. But again, I'd be interested in your thoughts as well. Because I do like the back and forth on what our thoughts are around the place with this kind of stuff. It's very, very, very interesting. I definitely feel like that there is such a similarity to how Zero started. There really is. That's the thing that's just odd. Especially because we didn't have that happen on Reen's route or C's route. Why Lloyd's route? That's the weird bit. Right, so anyway. Midnight butterflies? No. I want the area one. There we go.
Come!
Good.
Now!
There! Right.
Right. Da, 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 da.
Breaker!
Nice one there, Lloyd. Very, very nice one
Death
there.
awaits you!
Let's go. Let's go with you. 'Cause that should finish you off. Yeah.
I'm going!
Sure.
Yeah!
Oh, and he died.
There's no stopping us.
Unscathed as well. Red exclamation here. That sounds like... Get down. Those look like Zauber's soldats. Indeed, those new soldats showed up in the city after the battle. Who manufactured them, though? Where did they come from? I suppose you weren't able to see the moment they arrived. No. Faintly recall seeing them as I was losing consciousness. Not sure what to make of them showing up now of all times. Those two looked like they were flying in the direction of Tangram Fortress, but why? It's in the process of being decommissioned. I learned the occupying forces set up defensive lines to the east and west while I was scouting yesterday. They have several of those soldats at their disposal as well. Oh, that's not good news. I mean, this is the thing for me. If we're going with the logic of C is actually Rufus, then who is Rufus? Who is the inverted Rufus? What is going on here? So if we combine it with my thoughts and ideas we have that I've just come up with recently, the idea of it either being Kia, the Grandmaster, or Mirage somehow, maybe it's the idea that alternate timelines are bleeding through? Because that would explain the inverted Crossbell bell on his arm. That he's from a alternate world. Maybe everything's merging together and it's causing problems. Maybe that's why you're getting this strange feeling happening in Erebonia as well. That's activating the veins there. Anyway, that will make it difficult for Erebonia and Calvert to intervene. Regardless, I can't hear any more of them approaching. Let's make our way to the city while we have the chance. There are sure to still be plenty of monsters on the highway though, so be careful. I will. Let's hurry. It's a question though in my head of, would it be alternate timelines or alternate worlds? Because where I left off the theories in Cold Steel 4, my ideas were very much that case of both endings we had for Cold Steel 4 were both the endings. They're both the true ending. It's just one world ended slightly badly compared to the other one. One had Reen still around, the other one didn't. But they still resolved their situation. But, adding a little bit we saw from the opening, there seems to be sort of like a corrupted Reen as well that he's facing off against, because I saw him looking at himself basically, but a corrupted version. Maybe that's an alternate timeline as well there. But again, is it alternate timelines or alternate dimensions? Because they are two different things. Just depends how it's going to go with its many worlds in this, because it's been building this many worlds idea for a while now, hasn't it, this series? But how it's going to go with it, what are the rules? I don't know. That's the bit we've got to try and figure out, because we know many worlds exist, because Campy went on about it in Cold Steel 4. We know that's a thing. But, again, how is that going to work? What's the rules behind it? Is it timelines that equal different worlds, or is it different worlds that have separate timelines that can be shifted and changed?
I won't let Rufus Alberea get away with this. First things first. We need to see how the city's holding up.
Hey! Yeah!
Now's our
Oh,
chance!
Lloyd.
Yeah! Talk!
Yeah, he's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. America! This road leads to America Village. Let's keep our sights set on the city first. We need to assess the situation there. Right. But I want to go there. Ah, well.
Hey!
Going to see about getting
Don't take that enemy lightly.
There!
Watch out!
that
This
thing.
one's tough!
I've got a guard break straight away.
Yeah!
Right.
Lovely. Lovely. Right, so... we don't need the break damage. Let's go for the delay in the speed.
Revel in the night. 不知火.
Right.
Hey! Yeah!
All taken care of.
Oh, because it was stone. I was very confused. I was just thinking, how did that happen? Yeah, because it was stone. Yeah.
Nice! I did it!
Anyway,
I wonder who would put that chest there.
indeed. Indeed. Who would put that chest there?
Yeah!
That is the important
Now's our
question,
chance.
really, at this time, isn't it, Lloyd? Crossbell has been taken over. There's no help coming. But who put that chest there? That's what we need to know. Priorities, Lloyd, come on.
Yeah!
Got so many, different thoughts going in my head. Basically, all from just a little bit of dialogue that seemed different from the previous two routes. It's just connecting weird dots all over the place just because it reminds me so much of how Zero started. Find me. And there's another one. This way, quickly. That was close. We're not far from the city, but we can't keep getting slowed down. We need to hurry. Gah! Lloyd, are you okay? Did your wound open? Stay still, I'll check. No, I'm fine. Never mind me, we need to get to the city. Don't be ridiculous. We need you if we're going to take Crossbell back. But what good would collapsing here do? People are relying on your leadership. So please stop disregarding your own well-being. Risha, No. You're right. My apologies for shouting like that. No, don't apologize. He needed that. Please let me check on your wounds. I need to make sure you'll be okay. Alright. Thanks. You're fortunate they hadn't opened all that much. I replaced the bandages. Are you still feeling any pain? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry about how I was acting earlier. I was letting the stress get to me. That must have seemed pretty pathetic, some leader I am. I don't think anyone can blame you for losing your composure. That ceremony was meant to be the moment we spent our 2 years fighting for, only to have the rug pulled out from under us again. So if my thoughts and feelings on the theories at the moment are correct, that means that wasn't meant to happen, which means Crossbell should have been free. We're all frustrated, and the SSS did the lion's share of the work. Of course, it would upset you most of all. Come on. I think you're giving me a little too much credit. If I'm being honest, I feel lost right now. Not sure what I should be doing. Even if we make it to the city and assess the situation, how do we fight against an army of Zaba's soldats? Is it even possible to take Crossbell back from Rufus and that Ebon defense force? Lloyd, let me ask you this.
What is it that matters most to you? Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
From Elia.
I was hoping you'd notice. It's what she had you deliver to me during Crossbell's last bid for independence.
See, this is the thing. With the people we saw around Rufus, only Ilya was one wearing a mask, and we've seen what a mask signifies in the previous games. The others weren't wearing masks, so although that armor guy was, I suppose, but I have no idea who he is.
What is it that matters most to you? Can you truly turn your back in the face of what you hold dear?
Those words have kept me going over the last 2 years, no matter how bad things have been. As long as you don't lose sight of the most important thing to you, your path will always be clear. That's what I believe, at least.
What matters to me most? Right now, that would be liberating Crossbell.
You see, if you asked Tio that, she would have said mission.
Oh, I still don't know how we're going to achieve that. What I do know is that the rest of the SSS and all our allies are out there working toward the same goal. So if we can reunite with them and work together, maybe we'll have a chance.
I think so too. That was how we made it through our last crisis, and it's how we'll make it through this one. We have to keep believing and focus on what we each can do to help. And above all, never lose sight of what matters to us most. For me, that would be everyone I cherish, including Arkansas. And you too, Lloyd. So please try to be kind to yourself. I'll be right here with you if you need support.
Risha. All right. I will. Sorry for worrying you. It's just as you said. All we can do right now is focus on what is right in front of us. It's simple, really. I can't believe I forgot that after all we've been through.
I agree that knowing what's happening in the city is a good idea. We just need to be careful. Hopefully, it will give us an idea of what to do next. So I'll give you all the help I can. It's the least I could do for someone who's always accepted me. Whether I was Risha Mao or Yin.
Thank you, Risha. I'll do everything I can to protect the things and people we both cherish. And no matter what it takes, we will liberate Crossbell.
Damn right, mate. Just, again, give yourself some time to heal. Yeah?
Of course we will.
It's gonna be a task. And a half. Lloyd and Risha set off for the city once more after a short break. Lloyd's t-shirt. Huh. So let's have a look at that. I want to wander around with that at the moment, because it doesn't feel right to be wearing that right now, unless he'd wear it as a way of being like, no, this is who I am. Maybe not to stand out. That's my logic here. Right now he's taking that off because it would be very noticeable. I mean, it won't affect the story, obviously. It's just my mindset is thinking in a situation like this, he'd take off his jacket to not be noticed, because they'd be kind of looking for this kind of thing. Maybe again with the casuals here, they'd be looking for Risha wearing her normal stuff. So if we actually go over to the casuals, that makes more sense. Try to blend in, sort of thing. Yeah. Alright, I suppose we'll do a bit of fishing. A bit. Again, it doesn't actually affect the story, it's just
I bet we could fish here.
me thinking how they would actually operate.
A bite. This'll be good.
Will it? I highly doubt that, Lloyd. Whoa. Gotcha.
It's a nice catch.
Is it though? Is it though? I'm not even doing my 3 at the moment. Just move on. Just move on. Let's get you. trying to think if there's anything else that could be going on.
Don't take that enemy lightly.
I mean, there could easily be something I'm overlooking right now. We know how Falcom write their stories.
I wonder who would put that chest there.
Nemesis Arrow. We'll wait on changing up our quartz again. I kind of want to wait until the stories converge, but I don't know how long that will be. So I imagine they will converge. Seas and Reens are very close right now. Lloyd's is the furthest one out from those two at the moment. Alright, so what we got around here? So watch it, mate.
That treasure chest doesn't appear to have been opened yet.
That guy is still trying to get to me. Huh. Alright, run off, mate. Gladiator belt.
Nice! I'll hold on to it.
A star, buddy. Watch it. See them coming for me. Well, there's Crossbell. Let's see if we get any idea from here. What's going on? Oh, there's soldats. We're almost there. That's the city's east entrance. Wait, is that? It's the EDF, and more of those soldats. It figures they'd set a perimeter here. There must be several soldiers stationed inside the city by now. Lloyd, let's try taking cover in that area by the watchtower. We should be able to see the harbor district from there. Good thinking. I should have a pair of binoculars in my detective toolkit. Your detective toolkit? If this is what you're seeing through your binoculars, they're very good. People seem happy. You were right. The city's absolutely crawling with them. What's strange is that it's like the citizens aren't even fazed by their presence. It's as if they're completely under the Supreme Leader's spell. Quite literally, I might add, judging by their reaction to that dancer. Can't rule out the public turning on us and handing us over to the soldiers. All things considered, sneaking into the city doesn't seem like the wise option right now, even if we could. That aside, what about the soldats? Where could they have come from? Yeah, who constructed them? This is where I'm getting this idea of bleed through between the different dimensions or timelines. Maybe they weren't manufactured here at all. The Black Workshop is supposed to be out of commission completely. Reen and his friends confirmed it after the war. It shouldn't be possible for new models like those to still be in development. Though now that I think about it, there was definitely something strange about that Asmodyne we fought a while ago. The investigation Erebonia conducted on the Black Workshop turned up no record of a soldat like that. Well, that's unsettling. If it were just that one unit that fell through the cracks, then that would be one thing, but an entire army like this? How did Rufus get his hands on so much firepower out of seemingly nowhere?
That's enough sniffing around, you filthy rats!
Now, who's this? It's the Ebon Defense Force. A patrol unit? How were they able to spot us this far off the highway? Banning's in Yin, just as the Supreme Leader had expected. He predicted that you would return to scout the area right about now. We've been waiting for you. He read that far ahead? He always was devilishly cunning. Now, why don't you put your weapons down and surrender? The Supreme Leader is merciful. He's even granting you the opportunity to assist in our glorious plan if you take his hand now. We'd be happy to assist with putting him in a prison cell where he belongs. Back me up, Risha. I'm with you, Lloyd. Watch your wounds, mate!
Commencing extermination!
It's worrying. Okay. Go with the dragon claws there. Pull them together a little bit.
Right.
Right. And let's see about defense and ADF down. If we can get it.
Breaker!
We got it on 2 of them.
A chance!
Take that!
Gotta be careful though, seeing as it's only the 2 of us. It's a bit
I'm
trickier.
going!
Ooh, look at those 0 crafts coming up. Ooh, okay. Might be worth going with a Raging Hammer, get the break damage up.
Raging
Maybe in
hammer!
preparation for all that.
I'm going!
Maybe.
Right.
Oh, do I have any Zarams? Because I'm just thinking, like, can I somehow... Independence rule. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, I just want to try and get Lloyd's CP up so we could take advantage of some of those 0 crap. So if I use this to get the 15 CP, that'd be a good idea.
Break them!
Sure, we're using up our
Raging
BP,
hammer!
but
Right.
I just feel like that'd be a good idea.
Of course!
Right, so let's use this at this point.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light! Bind!
I just thought,
Break!
can use it again straight away, can't I?
Behold my dance,
Straight
an
away
illusory
again, can't I?
offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light! Bind! Break! Behold my dance,
And
an
again.
illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light! Bind! Break!
4 in a row.
Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light! Bind! Break!
Impossible.
Right.
That was a hell of a bit of luck there. I just suddenly realized, like, wait, she holds on to it, so I can use it again, and again, and again. Anyway.
Now.
A chance!
It's over!
You're done.
Why, you...
That's our Risha. I can always count on you.
If there's a back, I've got it covered.
All right then.
I need to keep at it.
How do you like that? They're persistent, I'll give them that. We never expected you to surrender easily. But unfortunately for you, your fate was sealed the moment you came here. HQ respond, this is the 27th Eastern Surveillance Unit. We can't let him call in reinforcements. I'm a step too far to stop him in time.
Sweet dreams.
Oh-ho-ho!
This is HQ. Respond.
There was a suspicious sighting during our patrol, but it turned out to be harmless. We'll be finishing our sweep shortly.
Understood. Return to your post as soon as your task is complete.
That should buy us a few minutes at the very least. That was a pretty close call, huh?
What are you doing here?
Lechter Randall.
It's been a while, Bannings, Yin. I've been looking for you two. Didn't expect to find you so close to the city, though. I don't know whether to call you brave or plain stupid.
The Imperial Intelligence Division Scarecrow. What's a former Ironblood doing here? Don't tell me you have a hand in all of this too. Sorry to burst your bubble, Detective, but you're way off the mark. This has got nothing to do with me and Claire. I knew something was about to go down, but even I didn't see it hitting the fan like this. Hold on. Are you implying that you knew there was going to be a crisis of some kind? No comment. It's Lechter. Listen, I came out here to cut a deal with you guys. I have some info that you and your friends might want to hear. You don't mean... Tell us. Fine, I don't necessarily trust you, but I can recognize that hearing you out is in our best interests. Though we won't agree to anything else until we know more. Good on you, Lloyd. The three then made their way back to the crossroads before any more soldiers could arrive. Lechter provided valuable information as they walked. Some of the people in the city escaped to America Village? Oh. Are we going to America Village? Yeah, relatively small number, mind you. Still, there were some who avoided being brainwashed by that strange dance and were evacuated to America. Are you saying that someone helped lead them there? Was it someone from the SSS? Yeah, though I couldn't tell you who. I figured you'd want to follow up on it if you're planning to liberate Crossbell. It's not like we have any other leads at the moment, given how little we know about the EDF. My instincts are telling me something else is going on near the village too. That's why I figured my best play was to find you guys. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So, how about it? Did you buy any of that? It's not like you have a reason to believe me. I wouldn't blame you if you turned me down. No, we accept. Let's start heading for America. Sheesh, that was fast. Don't you think you're being a little too trusting toward a former Ironblood? Who said I wasn't taking everything you told us with a hefty grain of salt? The reality is we're pressed for time and we need a better handle of the situation. If nothing else, your instincts and strength in combat have proven reliable in the past. You'll be an asset for us. Besides, I have faith in our friends. I can't imagine them sitting idly by at a time like this. That's why I know you're telling the truth, whether you meant to or not. Helping people is what the SSS does. I have no objections either. Even if this did turn out to be a trap, I'm sure Lloyd and I can handle it. This isn't my first time working with someone I can't entirely trust. Huh. I should have known you guys would react like this. You should, yeah. You don't know when to give up and always find the silver lining. No wonder you managed to survive the last couple of years. But I'm probably the last person you want reminding you how rough you had it, huh? Just so we're clear, this is just a temporary arrangement based on give and take. We'll do whatever it takes to reunite with our friends and take back our home, including getting in bed with you. Fine by me. Here's to a fruitful little partnership, Bannings. Yin? I'm looking forward to seeing how far that stubbornness of yours takes you. This road will take us straight to America Village. There are people there waiting for us, so let's get moving. Right. Alright, so... we've got a lot to think about here at this point. I really do like trails. Just the thoughts and ideas just from little lines of dialogue you can have just jump into your head. I love it. I love it. I really do. But we'll see about going to America Village in the next part. Because that's where we're going to end this part, if you hadn't figured that out. But anyway, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.